Repeat after me. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Open your mouth. No justice, no peace.
No peace.
Say it with me. No justice,
No justice.
no peace.
No peace.
Let me hear you scream. If we're going to build a movement, we got to start right now.
Thanks for your editorial.
God bless you. No justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice.
No
Let
peace.
me hear you scream.
Yeah.
We got to start right now. I'm so happy to be here today. My name
David Bullock, and we're here from Greater St. Matthew Baptist Church in Highland Park, NAACP.
Yeah.
Rainbow Push Detroit chapter, but we're just excited to be here today.
and they didn't always have microphones. We're happy to be here today. There's so much that's been said. I really just want to say amen to all that has been said. We definitely agree and stand in solidarity with jobs and justice and with all of the labor unions and all of the organizations that are represented here today. And even those that are not here but stand with us as we fight to redeem the soul of a nation and to reclaim America. This is not just about economics. This is about ideology. This is not just about jobs. This is about justice. It's not just about the political order of the day, but it's about political disorder. We have kamikaze politicians, suicide bomber politicians. You do know what a kamikaze pilot is.
Yeah.
When they get in the plane, they decide that the plane is the bomb. And they will fly the plane into the target and they will blow themselves up in order to destroy their enemy. We have kamikaze politicians in America. Tea Party, that's kamikaze politics. Where they will destroy the country and use themselves to do. You cannot reason with ideologues who do not care about America. And so we are in a fight to redeem the soul of the nation. We are in a fight to reclaim American democracy. The will of the people, the streets over the sweets. We've come from slave ship to championship, but now we've got to press forward because we are living in a season and in a time where people are trying to destroy what America is. This is a fight about states' rights versus strong federal intervention. Governor George Wallace stood in the door in Alabama. And he stood in that door because he wanted to put Alabama's agenda before a federal government intervention and integration agenda. And now we don't have Wallace standing indoors. We've got Governor Walker in Wisconsin standing indoors. We got Governor Snyder standing indoors in a state like Michigan where 44% of our money for our state budget comes from the federal government. $400 million a week come from the federal government to the state of Michigan. But you have Republican governors around the nation sending money back, not spending federal dollars. This is about states' rights. 150 years since the beginning of the Civil War, you have states' writers that are anti-strong federal intervention. They don't want EEOC. They don't want contract compliance. They don't want diversity protocols. They don't want a strong federal government. So if I can weaken the credit rating, you missed that, of the federal government, then I weaken a federal infrastructure that can provide for retooling factories and provide for reinvesting in infrastructure, bridges, and roads. And so we must, one, reclaim the dream of a federal government that is stronger than the Confederacy. The new Confederacy is Michigan. Wisconsin, that's a new Confederacy. Ohio, wanted to secede from a federal agenda, and so they brand everything that smells and reeks of federal intervention as Obama. It is not Obama. It is strong federal government. And if you're a woman, you made it because of strong federal government. You trade union, you made it because of strong federal government. You black, brown, yellow, you made it because of strong federal government. You're a senior, you making it because of strong federal government. So it doesn't matter what color you are. It's not a white or black thing. It's a dark or light thing, and we need to turn the lights on. Somebody say turn the lights on.
Turn the lights on.
Say, turn the lights on.
Turn the lights on.
It's not just about states' rights. But this is also about balancing budgets on the backs of the most vulnerable. This is about trade policy and tax, because 86% tax cut in Michigan for Michigan corporations. So we cut taxes for corporations in Michigan, and we cut the earned income tax credit for low-income folks. We cut taxes for corporations, but we cut unemployment from 26 to 20 weeks. We cut taxes for corporations, but we propose to cut the welfare assistance, the cash allowance assistance. And so this is a war on the poor. It's a war on seniors. It's a war on children, war on students, war on public education. This is we are in the middle of a warfare. And so while we rally on First Fridays, I think we need to march to Lansing. We rally on First Fridays, we need to fill up and take over the state capitol. We rally on First Fridays, we need to go down to City Hall and make our agenda known and shut up and shut down city council meetings and mayor private sessions with corporate titans like Dan Gilbert and Quicken Loan. We need to have some action. I wasn't supposed to say Dan Gilbert. Where's the money? We have no tax base in Highland Park in Detroit, in Michigan, because of foreclosure. Over 100,000 foreclosures. People were targeted. They were targeted. They were clustered. They were steered into financial products that stole their houses from them. Banksters becoming gangsters. So now Jesse James is friend with legislators, and he gets a pardon for robbing the poor. Used to be Robin Hood, rob from the rich, give the poor. Now they're robbing from the poor, give to the rich. So this is a war on the poor, war on seniors, war on those who make America great, war on the middle class. And let me say this as I close. People are not poor because they're lazy.
Yeah.
People are not poor because they're black.
That's right.
People are not poor because they're female. People are working and poor. Working and poor. Union taking concession after concession after concession. Y'all might as well open up a box in the movie theater and just call it concessions. You might as well go into selling popcorn and slushies because you're taking so many concessions.
That's right.
American companies opening up in China. Number one market for Buick, China. China getting ready, probably even right now. And from what I'm told, China manufactures more automobiles than any other country. What happens when those automobiles begin to come to market in large numbers? You won't have a job. You won't be making anything. It means you won't be working. That's the America that we're headed toward if we don't stand up today.
Yeah.
And so we organize and we mobilize. The American worker can't compete. The American worker, say the American worker. Say the American worker. Say the American worker.
American worker.
Can't compete.
Can't compete.
Detroit workers.
Detroit workers.
Can't compete.
Can't compete.
UAW workers.
UAW workers.
Some of the best workers.
Some of the best
God
workers
ever made.
God ever made.
Ever.
Ever.
Can't compete.
Can't compete.
But the playing field has to be even. We cannot build bridges while they build walls. And so we fight. We organize. I'm a Baptist preacher, so I close 3 times. In closing, if a house was on fire and we were in the house and the door was locked and the window was locked and the house was on fire and we couldn't get out the house and we all burned up in the house, that'd be a tragedy. Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7, 20, Michigan Messenger, Free Press News, tragedy. Highland Park, house burned down, people inside could not get out. They bust the door open to exhume the bodies, and they see us sitting in a circle. They see us not close to the door. They see us burn up, not close to the window. They see us burn up in the middle of the room, having accepted our fate and just sitting down in the midst of a burning house. Well, their grief and pain would turn to anger. Because they'd be trying to figure out, why didn't we go out fighting? Why didn't we go out kicking the window out? Why did we go out trying to pull the door down? If the house is on fire, we must go out kicking the window and the door down.
That's right.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No
Make
peace.
some noise.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for showing up. Okay, I want to thank again Jobs with Justice, Jobs Committee. You did a good job as always. Sam, Kay, the rest of you. We got some executive board members here. Thank you. Thank you all for showing up. We have people here too that have clipboards, of course, for the petitions that are being around, the emergency manager and other petitions. If they haven't signed them, please see them. These people as they're around here. Again, thank you so much.